What's really good, LeSBP Trading, familia, buenos dias, bonjour, bon dia, e sawubona. Thank you all for tuning in. So, I don't think we're gonna get any trades today, which is sad because, like I said yesterday, man, trailing way behind everybody else. I just want to place though. I mean, literally, it could be 250th, and that would be fine. But looking at the way these people are trading, man, they going crazy. So we missed some key things last night. I don't like to trade at night, so for me it was um, I won't say what's the word I'm looking for. I don't like to trade out of New York session. I like to trade in one session. So because it was outside of New York session, I decided not to do anything about it, not to trade. But we had some really, really, really good opportunities overnight that we could have taken. But it's okay. I know it's in the good spirit of the actual trading competition because I know that probably everybody else is trying their damnedest to trade as soon as they see a confluence with their trading style, their trading strategy, their trading plan. But I wanted to just touch base on a few things that I feel like I've learned just in the first day and a half now of seeing this competition going and how much money people are amassing and stuff like that. One, which I didn't even write down. The first thing I thought about yesterday was scalping. Scalping must be a very good tool. I don't think it's probably going to always be the best tool in every particular aspect of well, not aspect. I don't think it's going to be the best tool to use every single time that you trade. I think sometimes it is a little better to kind of hold trades longer, stuff like that, or whatever. But seeing as to how much money most of the people have made has definitely enlightened me on the fact that scalping is probably a huge, huge, huge thing that could be pretty profitable. Now, on the other side of that, you could also fuck yourself really badly, because the leaderboard has changed. I mean, every time I refresh it, the leaderboard changes. I refresh probably like once or twice an hour, and every time they only show the first 10, and then they show your placement. Every time I refresh that placement or those that order, um, not order that what am I talking about? The leaderboard, excuse me. Literally all everybody's different. Everybody's different. That top 10 is totally different. So I'm like, you can't see everybody else, but does that mean that those top 10 either one fell off because they had bad trades or other people just happen to catch up? Like, what the hell is going on? So it's very interesting to me to see that leaderboard change literally almost every single time those top 10 just go. It's like, boom, new top 10. But it's really interesting. So either way, differences in this against my normal trades. So I wrote those down to just cover those. That's pretty much the video for today. We're gonna do a quick drop of Duolingo really fast. We haven't done Zulu in forever, so let's do some Zulu.
Ngithanda ukucula amapiano.
Mm. Uh, Hold on, sorry. There we go.
Cool.
Cool. All right, cool. My bad. All right, cool. Cool. Grandpa. Amagaje. Cosas on. Go. San. I'm missing a K. I'm missing a K somewhere. No? Yeah, it's supposed to be K, not G. Okay, so it just cosas on. Cool. Grandpa. Stay well. Go. Sa. Yeah. Last one.
Hamba
Hamagaje.
kahle.
No, it's salagaje. Yeah.
Sala kahle.
Salagaje. Cosas on.
Ngosazana.
All right, cool. Today, by the way, is NFP. I usually don't trade too much during NFP because For me, it hasn't been beneficial. So usually just kind of leave it alone. Uh, but I mean, hey, it could render itself beneficial if I learn how to trade it. Now, the few things that I want to talk about were one, bigger opportunity to shoot for both on the profit and the loss. Looking at my trade, like for instance yesterday, or even the ones overnight that I saw, I had opportunities on. I had the opportunity to go a little bit bigger, give myself a little bit more room when it came to um, that trade. Just like I was explaining yesterday, had I done, properly the first time, said, all right, I'm going to put my stop loss just a little bit higher because I know this is a little bit of riskier trade, blah, blah, blah. I had the opportunity to do that, and I could have done that. And that would have actually given me a bigger profit. On the profit side of it, bigger opportunities. What I'm saying is also just like in yesterday's video where I was shooting for a particular area, giving myself that chance to go for that area. Let me just show you what I'm talking about here. Had I given myself the chance to go for that area that I was talking about, look at where the market is now. Like literally, look at where the market is now. Way the fuck down here. And we would still be in this trade according to my confluences. That leads me to something else that I was going to talk about in a second. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Like literally, all this area of price that we were thinking we should probably be shooting for, boom, hit that perfectly. Just absolutely perfectly. Um, and we didn't do it. One, because of fear, but two, because we didn't know how to trust it. We haven't really tested it as much anymore because we know that usually in most cases we can only stay in for, the day. But with this one, um, I'll talk about that in a second. Actually, that's another point that I made. So number two, freedom to lose makes it not as scary. This is not like a normal trading combine or like a prop firm, stuff like that or whatever. Um, I can take a breath, you know what I mean, and mess up once or twice here. Of course, not being totally stupid, but I can mess up and still be able to breathe. What I was saying is it's not like a prop firm with so many rules where, oh God, you only get 5%, 7%, 10% loss in a day, and you could do this and do that. And like I said, don't be stupid about it. I'm not saying be stupid about it, but you have a little bit more room to breathe. I said, I understand. I said, it's not like a prop firm with so many rules, but don't get me wrong. I do understand why they have kind of those stringent rules. I mean, you don't want to just start accepting people who all of a sudden they get, I don't know, they pass the trading combine or whatever it is, or the prop firm challenge in like a day because they just threw everything they could at one trade, got lucky, and then all of a sudden they get into your company and now they're just like throwing money away. They're like, you don't want to have that happen. So I get it why they have stringent rules, but at the same time, I feel like the way that this is working, I feel like I can breathe just a little bit more, um, knowing that those same rules don't apply. Um, I can hold trades overnight. That's one thing. That's what I was talking about earlier with the S&P 500. In most cases, I'm trading futures right now. With futures, I cannot can't trade holds, can't hold trades overnight because there's something called margin. Um, Margin, it gets almost 10 times as big. I think it is 10 times as big when you're holding a trade overnight. You have like an initial margin, then you have like a maintenance margin, then you have, some of them have three or four different margins, but the one, that I'm worried about is that overnight, like holding after a certain time where the margin increases by 8 to 10 fold. Yeah, I don't have that. So I haven't been able to hold trades overnight for quite some time. Back when I was trading the CFDs, the indices and stuff like that, it was available. It was possible. Yes, you would still get like a swap fee or something like that, but it wasn't like oh god, it's 10 times as much. You got a few dollars, stuff like that. So I can hold trades overnight without penalty. Um, Number four and last one, these trades have the biggest commission I've ever traded. All right. So not everything is great. I have written down, something that I feel like is relatively different and slightly difficult. This morning I was testing out gold. We made a trade on gold. Let me see if I can show you. My bad. My screen was going crazy. All right, so we had a trade on gold here. And it wasn't, I didn't hold it for like more than a minute or two. I just wanted to see what the price looks like. But right here, I said tested the value of a max trade. Remember, I was telling you yesterday that you can only trade. Let me go. You can only trade, with certain sizes and stuff like that. So with each one of these, I went ahead and set the size to whatever it was for the max. So in this case, gold was 17. So when I did that, I was like, all right, well, let me see. What's the word I was looking for? Let me see what it looks like. Let me see what it looks like when I go ahead and make this trade. Made the trade, jumped in. It went down, then it went back up. Actually, I think it was like right here. But made the trade, it went down, it went up, went down, went up, stuff like that or whatever. And I was just like, all right, let me get out. Well, let's see, account history. Yeah, so I made $1.53 thinking like, okay, it's gonna be break even, and boom, got hit with $16.72 of commission. Literally only held this trade for less than a minute. Like I held it for like 33 seconds, and had to deal with what is that, 32? I don't even know. What's 16 plus 16, you all? 16 plus 16.72 times 2. $33.44. Like lost that. It made $1.53 breaking even in like a minute just because I wanted to test. So that is something that is definitely different for me. I have never had commissions be that high. I think the most I've ever paid for commissions is like $7 entry and exit. I think I'm pretty sure because in most cases the other ones that I trade with, spread cost and commission cost is usually relatively low. But yeah, it was interesting to see that be that high. And S&P 500 is even worse. Like it was like $30 commission each way, entry and exit. So yeah, I don't know. It's not all great. It's not all bad, but at the same time, it is definitely enlightening. If you can't tell, I am very excited. It is enlightening to see how this is going for myself and other traders to see their result. At least I can't see their trades, but man, I wish I could. But to see that people are resulting in 3, 5, 7. Like let me go back to this. So go back to the leaderboard so I can show y'all real quick. All right, so currently we have Hawaii, whoever this is. This will be the last thing, and then we get out of here. Because I don't think I'm going to have any trades today. So if we do have trades, you won't see this video. You'll see a different video. Or maybe you will. Maybe you will, because this doesn't have anything to do with my trades if I do have trades. But either way. All right, so you got Hawaii 2017, Just Way 830, Yuri, Suki, Suki. Maui the Traders. Yeah, I seen him before. Actually, he was actually in first place at one time. Anyways, let's go ahead and reload and see what we get. So I'm in 1,680th place. Now I haven't refreshed this since I took that loss this morning. It's a commission loss, but it's still a loss in my book. So let's see where we're at. I am now 2,104th. Mr. Hawaii is second. Okay, Nevin Sada, who I think was like sixth, he's like third. But as you can see, all the rest of the names have like mostly changed. AES Capital is now in number 1. Clyde 9, didn't see him. Emiciclo? Don't know. So like these names have literally changed almost every single time. Now being 2,104th actually isn't that bad out of 48,000 competitors. It's not great, but I'm still in that top percentage. How do you do this? So what I do 2,104 divided by 48097. I don't know if that means I'm in the top 4%, but yeah, you get it. You get what I'm saying. Like I'm still up there. And I only got $406. Now, like I said, I don't think I'm going to place anywhere in the teens, even in the hundreds. I'm pretty sure if you look at the people who are in the hundreds, they probably are all at least within like $3,000, $2,000 by now. But if I can at least place in the 200s, 50 249th, that'll be great. I don't care. As long as I can place at least in these top 250s. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try our damnedest. I'm gonna trade. I might actually. My bad. I might actually end up trading whenever I see confluences. That might just happen. I'm not really sure. I don't want to lie to you all. Um, but yeah, it's really interesting. I'm not gonna bullshit y'all. Not gonna bullshit y'all. It's great. So yeah, thanks. Happy Friday. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Good weekend. Hope you all had a great week. I know I did. It was awesome week. I ain't gonna lie. Even though we really didn't have that many trades, just being able to like start this was great. We didn't take any L's this week, I don't think. So we might have no. I think we might have taken one. But still, I think it was a really great week. Anyways, thank you all. Have a good day. Peace. 16-minute video, of course.